Good morning, students. Today's topic is The Road Not Taken, written by Robert Frost. This well known poem is about making choices and the choices or decisions that shape us, shape our future. Robert Frost is an American poet who writes simply but insightfully about common, ordinary experiences. In the poem, The Road Not Taken, the road symbolizes our life. The poet says that the path that we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. He describes his feelings about that choice that he had left in the past. The path which have chosen decides our future, our destination. The important message that the poet wants to give is that the choice that we make has an impact on our future, and if we make a wrong choice, we regret it but cannot go back on it. So, we must be wise while making choices in our life. Now, let's begin from the first stanza. The two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Diverged means separated and took a different direction, took a new turn. Diverged means forked, F-O-R-K-E-D. Yellow wood means a forest with the decomposing leaves totally turned yellow. Undergrowth means dense growth of plants and bushes in the forest. Once the poet was walking down a road, and then there was a diversion. There were two different paths and he had to choose one out of them. The poet says that as he was one person, he could travel on one road only. He had to choose one out of these two roads. Yellow wood means a forest with leaves which are wearing out and they have turned yellow in color in the season of autumn. It represents a world which is full of people, where people have been living for many years, and they represent people who are older than the poet. The poet kept standing there and looked at the path very carefully, as far as he could see it, until it diverged or submerged in the deep forest. Before taking the path, he wanted to know how it was. Was it suitable for him or not? He was able to see the path till from where it curved, after which it was covered with trees and was hidden. It happens in our life also. When we have choices, we have alternatives, but we have to choose only one out of them. We take time to think about the pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages, merits or demerits, whether it is suitable for us, not suitable for us, and only then we take a decision on what path we should choose. Now the para 2. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Here the meaning of fair is as good as the other one. Claim means better option. Grassy means unused. And wanted wear. Wanted wear means had not been used. Explanation of the paragraph. The poet kept on looking at one path for a long time to check it, if it is the right path for him or not, and then he decided and started walking on another path because he felt that the both paths were equally good. He says just as fair, so he felt that both paths were equally good and started walking on one of them. he adds that maybe he left that the path was better for him. So he chooses it as it had grass on it, which means that it was unused. Which path did he choose to walk? Which was grassy. Not many people had walked on this path, on grassy path earlier. That is why the path was grassy. And wanted where means that it was not walked over by many people on it. Very few people walked over it. After he walked on the path for some distance, he realized that both the paths had been worn out the same way. Both the paths were similar and worn out. Even in our life, we take any path or option, but all of them have the same benefits, disadvantages, problems, challenges, and we must face them. We think that we are choosing a better option, but it is not that way. Now the stanza third. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way. I doubted if I should ever come back. Trodden means walked over, used much. The poet says that both the paths were similar that morning when he started moving on them. Both had leaves on them, and no one had stepped on them, as they were still green in color. Paths were still green in color. He decided that day he could take one path and keep the other path for another day. Although he knew that one way leads on to another way, he knew that he could not go back on the choice that he had already made. Similarly, even in our life, once we choose an option, we must keep on moving ahead with that option, and we never get a chance to come back and take the other option that we had left earlier or discarded earlier. Now stanza 4. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Sigh. Sigh means deep breathe, and hence here the meaning of hence is in the future. Now the explanation of the paragraph. The poet says that in the future he will take a deep breath and would say that once upon a time he had reached such a point in life that there were 2 options for him, and he travelled on that road which had been travelled upon by lesser number of people. Means he did not follow the path which was walked by most of the people. That decision of his life decided his future. Similarly, in future, when you grow up, then you will say that once upon a time, when you were young, you had 2 options. The choice that you made you what you become of it. This is a very strong message for all the students, that you should be wise and be careful while making choices out of the options that you have in your life, because your future depends on the choices that you make today. So that's all about the poem. In the next poem, I will discuss about the rhyming scheme and the poetic devices in the poem. Thank you so much.